Okay, so our final step, now that we've got our palm tree trunk, is to make some leaves to go on it. Okay, so we're now on to part 2 of lesson 4, and we use the knife tool. Okay, so we want to start by, in the same window as your tree trunk, make sure we're in object mode, then add a mesh plane. Okay, so add mesh plane. Let's just move it this way. So this is our y-axis. Let's just move out the way over here. Zoom in a bit. Okay, and now we want to scale it across the x-axis. Okay, so again press S to scale it. Now if we press X, it'll only do it this way. Okay, let's do something about that sort of size. Okay, great. Next step, come to edit mode and you go to the knife tool to cut out the shape of a palm tree. Okay, so remember your shortcut is either tab or it's in the top left up here. And in fact, let me rotate it a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. And then you can either press K on your keyboard or down here on the bottom left for the knife tool. Okay, and you'll see it gives us some nodes to make the shape of a palm tree. So I'm by no means an artist at all, as you can clearly see. Let's make a very rough and quick palm tree shape. Okay, if you think you've made a mistake and you want to undo something, you can press escape to undo it and you can start again, or if you're happy, just press enter. Okay, fantastic. Okay, what we need to do now is delete the parts that we don't want. Okay, all these bits around the edge. Okay, so come back to select mode up here, select the bits we don't want, and then delete the face. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add. Make sure that you're in face select mode here, not edge select. That's why mine wasn't working. There we go. Okay, dreadful leaf, but never mind. Okay, still in our knife tool. Okay, just give yourself a nice rough shape. Don't need loads. Something like that will be plenty. And again, you don't need to select the edges. You can click anywhere around here. Let's add one down the middle, like that. And again, press enter to confirm. So you will see some rough outlines for each shape. Okay. What we're now going to do is use the move tool and some proportional editing. Okay, to just give it some texture and make it so it's not just a flat plane. Oh, let's go off that. Okay. So again, using our move tool, let's just come around this way a little bit and zoom into it. Okay. Again, remember we need to press G. And again, using our wheel, we can either move it quite a lot. Now, looking again at the outer circle, that tells us that we're actually moving quite a lot. If I use my scroll wheel on my mouse and almost zoom in, we can almost do it a little bit over the top. Okay, so you need to find a nice, happy medium. Let's go for something like this. Okay, I can do it with as many faces as you want. Just give it a bit of shape and texture again. Just to remind you, so click G, scroll wheel to change essentially the strength of the effects, and then just click off it when you're finished. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a quick look. Let's add a little bit more to this one here. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Fantastic. Right, last step. We've got one nice leaf now. Now we want more of them. Okay, so coming back to object select mode, select your palm tree. There's two ways you can do it. You can either press Shift and D, or you can right click and duplicate object. Okay, Shift D is probably the easiest way to do it. Okay. And lastly, remember how you use your axes tools. Mine are actually hidden at the moment, but you can actually move them to be on top of the tree. Okay. So remember, if you can't do it there, you can use either the menu down here, or it will be in your settings down on this side here. So let's just do one for the moment. Remember, Z-axis is in essence your height. Okay. So we'll take a little bit of manoeuvring to get it into position. Let's have a quick look. Oop, we're too high. Remember this orange box here, in fact let's expand it a little bit. If you want to rotate it or tilt it a little bit, you can do so here as well. Okay, still a little bit out, but roughly that gives you a good idea on how to make your leaves. Okay, good luck, and remember to screenshot your work afterwards.